What's up, gaming heroes, and welcome back to another awesome World of Warcraft video. In today's video, I'm actually going to be looking at the new best add-on for mission tables in World of Warcraft Shadowlands 9.2. As always, thank you so much to my wonderful patrons who continue to support the channel with their real life money. I appreciate it. It means the world to me. Seriously, guys, you are the best people ever, and you get access to my awesome guides on erosiumtv.com. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so first is first, the new best add-on for mission tables is TLDR Missions, and this basically opens up a special UI when you've installed it on your Covenant mission tables. Just simply click TLDR, and this opens up this menu here, and it shows you a bunch of different options that you can use in order to basically do your missions every day without any stress or any difficulties or anything like that. This is a fantastic add-on, and is just all-inclusive, so I highly suggest that you guys use it. Alright, so first is first. You get to basically just select if you want gold anima, if you want gold missions done, you want anima missions done, follow XP items. They're basically, you know, the XP boosts, like this one here, the Crystalline Memory Repository. Then you got pet charms. I love pet charms because you can convert those into basically pets from BFA and other expansions like that, and then you can sell them on the auction house for a banging load of gold. Then you got augment runes, which, you know, they're definitely going down in price, but I wouldn't say that they're worthless quite yet. On my realm, they are 75 gold, so they're still worth doing, and considering you get about 4 to 6 of them all at once, they're worth doing still. Then you got reputation tokens. You can do the reputation tokens if you want, but I actually find they just waste my anima away really quickly if I do the reputation tokens. I know they're only like 10 anima each, but that quickly adds up, and you just end up doing so many of them. I actually prefer to kind of ignore those because they don't give me direct gold, other than the Paragon boxes, which do give you gold. Just, I can't be bothered for it, if I'm dead honest with you. Bonus follower XP. I do this, but there's a special rule here that you really need if you're going to stick that on. And you just got to click advanced right here, and you go down to special treatment for follower XP missions. This basically ensures that the maximum amount of followers possible can be put on any bonus follower experience mission. So if I close TLDR and this is considered a bonus follower experience mission, it will basically ensure that everyone who needs to level up is stuck in there, and you know, it won't basically say put one person in, then a bunch of troops who aren't going to get any benefit. We don't want that. So it's really, really useful in that regard. Carrying on down the list, we've then come to crafting materials. This is super useful because they've actually updated this recently, where you can actually select what particular crafting materials you are interested in. So for example, if you're not interested in meats because of, you know, a lot of the meat is really like worthless now on the auction house, you can untick that and basically not do any missions that involve meat. And it's very useful to have in World of Warcraft for this. Rune carver crafting currencies, you can get that if you want to. I personally like to do those. I find them useful, and you never know when you're going to need more materials on, say, some of your alts or stuff like that. Very useful. Campaign mission progress. This basically, campaign mission progress, most people don't understand how this works for some reason. It's so complicated. But this is this little box up here where it's got the number 20 for me. This continues to level up, and as you get this to a higher level, your troops actually get to a higher level, and you basically get higher level rewards. This is super important because you want to get the maximum amount of anima back from the mission table, and having a higher level adventure campaign progress means you get more anima, more rewards, etc., etc. So make sure you get your campaign mission progress done. Then you got your gear. You can select that if you want to. Then you got any remaining missions. It's worth noting that this any remaining missions is a little bit weird. It does end up sending you basically on random missions that you haven't ticked on, which you don't really want. So I personally leave this unticked. As for advanced settings, let's go through advanced settings really, really quickly. For advanced settings, it's got hardest or easiest mission first. It's entirely up to you which you want to select. If you want to select hardest first, then select hardest. I personally go the easiest first, and then that's easy for me. Prefer fewer or most followers. Fewest possible is ideal for me, but you can select that to most if you so want. It's just entirely up to you how you wish to operate. Lower or higher level followers first. I go lowest because it's easiest. You know, so if I'm going easiest, then I'm going to have lowest. If I'm going hardest, I'm going to have highest, probably. just to make sure that we're going to have the highest chance of completing those missions. Less or more troops. Fill all empty slots with troops. Yes, always want to be doing that. Just it basically ensures that you're going to have the highest success chance on your missions. Why send 3 people when you can send 5 and guarantee your result? As I say, special treatment for follower XP missions. Really, really, really worth doing that because your followers don't get a split of this XP. They all individually get 1,500 experience each. So you don't want to be sending 1 follower to complete that mission. You want to be sending 5 so they all get 1,500 experience each. And they're all experiencing life and growing in levels. Give me that experience! Okay, now proceeding down. Don't use followers less than this many levels below the mission. So for me personally, I just stick this to 60 and I'm like, use any followers you like. And the majority of the reason I do this is because I actually speedrun all my mission tables to level 60. To do this, it's a really simple process. I'll talk through in just a minute exactly how to do that. But for me personally, I drag this all the way up to 60. I don't care if the follower is level 1, as long as they've got, the correct troops and they're powerful enough to take on the mission, I'll send them happily. Don't use missions that cost more than this much anima. So for me personally, I set this to 50. I find if I set this any higher than 50, I quickly just burst through all of my anima reserves just because I don't want to basically have to farm on every single character every day in order to keep up enough anima to do the mission table. I want to keep it as passive as possible, as easy as possible to do. And then we've got the simulations per frames. So this is basically, it's basically working out the mathematics for, these missions and making sure that your success chances are always on. And it's super easy in that regard. I personally set this to about 32 or 30 on each of my characters, and it just works perfectly for me. It gets all the simulations done super quickly. Now we've done that, let's go ahead and start the missions, and this is how easy it is. Now, it is worth noting that my dad actually showed me a way to use this add-on, which I hadn't even considered before. It works for him, not for me, but for some people it works like that. He actually just ticks everything. He ticks absolutely everything. Everything's ticked for him, and what he does is he just skips any he doesn't want to do, and he just reads them, skips any he doesn't want to do, and does all the rest, which is it's quite cool that he does it like that. But for myself, I like to be more specific with mine. But that is worth noting that you can, by all means, do that. Okay, and this is how easy it is. It's automatically working out the success chance of all these missions, and it's just sending them all off. Now, it says all my missions are sent. It's worth noting I've still got other followers that I can send off, but they aren't being used. I've got no missions that are within the parameters of what I've set. But as you can see, we've got a lot of missions here where people are going off and doing the missions to get them done and bringing us loads and loads of rewards home, which is perfect for what we are looking for. Okie dokie, time to show you a little trick now on how to speedrun mission tables. Exactly like what I was talking about a minute ago, I'm going to show you that right now. There is a specific way you can do your mission tables to ensure that you can skip all the time gating for mission tables. You can be far more successful with your missions on a whole and just level up your mission table really, really quickly. This is how you do it. So I'm going to read out something to you and explain it a little bit. Your troop level is the median level of your companions, rounded down. It does not decrease when you recruit additional companions. So by this logic, what we are effectively doing to speedrun the mission table, now you can see this is a relatively new character and I've already got level 60 troops. However, all of my companions, if I click complete and just let that all tick through, yes, 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 give me the rewards, thank you very much. Lovely jubbly. Thank you very much for all those rewards. Then we go through, you can look and you can see the majority of my followers are actually level 4 to 5. However, there's an important wording here where it says it does not decrease when you recruit additional companions. So basically, to get around this is a little exploit myself and my community of Patreons discovered. If you decide to only recruit 1 follower and you basically maximize your level on that follower, it will basically take the median level of your companion, which is 1 companion at level 60, and it will make all your troops level 60. Then you go ahead and you hire all your other companions, and it will automatically keep your troops at level 60, meaning that you can send some of these troops on missions such as this quite hard mission here. And let's send our lowest level guy here, Lyra Hailstorm, level 4 companion, would usually not have the strength to take on this mission. But when we're working it out, we can basically stick level 60 troops, which are much more OP than my companion is, and we have a lot more success chance as a result. Now, it is worth noting, I am using another add-on for this as well called Venture Plan. And Venture Plan is just basically allows me to work it out if I want to do it a bit more manual than TLDR. So to use Venture Plan is very simple. Just click Lyra Hailstorm or anyone you want, right click them in and then click Curse Tactical Guide. And this will basically put the followers in to ensure you're going to be victorious in your fight. You don't need to use this. You can just use TLDR, but I find Venture Plan is very useful for displaying this information that is just useful for the mission table on a whole. So I'm going to click off that and go ahead and use TLDR. So much quicker. It's unreal. But this character is one of my characters that I've just recently done my speed run on. So I highly suggest that you guys go ahead and use it as well. I'm going to make sure I put that special treatment on now and just give myself the extras that I can. Super duper power trooper. We've done it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope they helped you just basically level up your characters. I shared this method and loads of these methods on my Patreon like months ago. If you want to get awesome tips like this, check out my Patreon, support me directly, allow me to become a full-time content creator, and I will support you with the best World of Warcraft tips possible. I have the best Patreon for World of Warcraft, so it is definitely worth checking out. Thanks so much for watching. This is Erosium out, and I will see you next time.